Now, answering your questions about the law and legal issues. This is Legal Break with attorney Gary Bruce.
Hello there and welcome. And welcome, Gary. Good to see you again.
Good morning again. Thank you.
Here we go. We
All right,
have
let's do it.
a question today. The insurance company wants to total out my car. I don't think it should be totaled because it runs fine and I want to keep it. Can I?
Yeah, and this is really timely these days because of the cost of cars right now
good point.
and availability of cars. And but we have seen used car prices skyrocket,
Yeah.
and so that's impacting it on two levels. One, no one wants to go shop for a car, so losing your vehicle that you're used to, that you like to drive, that it's yours, you just paid off. Last thing you want to do is go buy another one. So how do you get around this? So the first lesson is this: you have to get a fair market value for the vehicle. Once that is established, then the cost to repair is going to decide whether it's a total or not.
Yeah.
So if the cost to repair is more than 70 or 75% of the value, and that's today's value,
Yeah.
not last year's value, then it's going to be considered a total by insurance companies. So what do you do in that situation to try and save your case? Well, number one, you may argue about fair market value. So if the cost to repair is $700 and the value is $1,000, you can argue about that, right? Maybe it's worth $1,100. I mean, who's really to say what it was worth? And in Georgia, we have a tool, if you're in disagreement about the value, where you can submit that information to the insurance company, and they get 60 days to amend their estimates.
Okay.
So it's a difficult tool to apply, but it does exist. No such thing exists in Alabama.
Okay.
So you can argue about it is number one. Number two, you don't have to make a claim, So your car may not be safe to drive. You may be pulled over and said, look, you don't have any lights, or we're not going to let you put this on the road, but you really don't have to make the claim. So that's another way.
Yeah. Well, but Gary, you didn't quite answer my question. Can I keep my car?
You can, even if it isn't running, but you may have to have a government inspection of it to get you a salvage title so that you can put it back on the road. I've had clients before who said, look, it's just cosmetic. This is a truck. This is what I use. I love my truck. I don't want to buy a new truck just because the door's dinged in again. And in those situations, you make a decision. Maybe I don't make the claim, or maybe I get it fixed myself for less than those estimates and say, look, I got it done for $300. Just give me my $300. So yes, there are ways around it. Remember, there's two cases. If you are injured, the property damage can be taken care of separately.
Okay, thanks, Gary. We'll see you on the next Legal Break.